Everybody, Brent Hemmick here. I'm going to be doing a certain episode. Basically, I'm going to be telling y'all how the U.S. is not really being fair in the freedom of religion. And for one, just to show you, this is what I believe in. I'm a full-on Christian. But I also believe that there's more than one religion, like more than one God and stuff like that. Because each backstory had to have come from somewhere, right? I mean, it makes no sense that someone would just make it up. They had to have actually seen something like that, like the Greek mythologies and stuff like that too. For us, or Catholics and stuff, it's this good old Holy Bible. And basically, the reason why I'm pointing this out is because I really cannot live without smoking marijuana. And in Texas, apparently, and some other United States, marijuana is supposed to be illegal, right? Well, this is where I get into the part where it makes me really mad, because this is in my religion. Still, look, Genesis 2:29, or chapter 1, starting on, the 29th. But it says, "And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed." Marijuana is a herb, which is upon the face of all the earth. "And every tree in which is the fruit of a tree, yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat." Okay. But after that, it also goes on to say, "And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat," and it was so. Marijuana is green. It produces seed, and it's a herb. If y'all agree with me, please leave a like or something like that, because apparently they do not allow us to express that part of our religion. For me, it is in my religion. Every so many, like months or something like that, I have been, performing this thing to go along. Shoot, it just got dark. Well, that didn't work. But, every month it's a religious thing for me to smoke marijuana and, try to gain control back over myself. It helps me cope with life. It keeps me out of depression. And it doesn't make me get angry either. When I smoke marijuana, I cannot get angry. It makes me total docile, basically like a newborn puppy. Like a baby polar bear or some crap like that. Something so cute and docile, it ain't gonna hurt you. And that's what I feel like when I'm on marijuana. I feel like I kind of turn into a baby cub. And I just don't understand why we're not allowed to express. I'm sure that there probably was some idiot in the past who did something wrong with it. But if we are just doing it to, keep stuff like that out, it should be legal. And for another reason, it just makes no sense why they won't let us express that with our religion and it being against the law. I mean, seriously, who thought it was a bad idea? Who came up with all that crap that it does? All the stuff that marijuana says it does, it has not happened to me. Marijuana has actually helped me. I can actually think. I can actually remember my past. I can do a lot more stuff on marijuana that I couldn't do, because I am physically disabled. My back is completely shattered in 2 discs and stuff like that. I got an MRI and stuff like that as well. But they just don't understand. I really do not like Texas anymore. It's just not because of that. It's because I have an allergic reaction to the sun. When I go out there, and it's a nice, bright, sunny day, I start burning, blistering, and basically I curl up into a ball sometimes. I just can't do it. I just can't stay outside in the sunlight. Let's see here. What else was there? Oh, yeah. Like I said, my back is, shattered in 2 discs, several swollen, several herniated, and I do believe I have a nerve that is being crushed by 2 discs. So I'm actually able to walk around and stuff when I'm on marijuana and actually do some fucking work. Another thing is, when I don't smoke marijuana, I don't get hungry. That's bad, because I've gone straight up 4 to 5 days without eating now. Very weak. I'm trying to do it, so I got 8 months probation, or 20 years, not going to go into all that. Basically, it was that or, 20 years of probation. So I decided, why not do the probation? Maybe I can get the law to understand that without this, my life is going to die. My life is just going to end. Basically, that's what I was really wanting to post about, was how the U.S. was not allowing us to express that part of my religion. And I do believe other people will also have this exact same thought with me, but they just didn't know how to explain it, and I'm just sick of it, and I decided to post about it, that they will not allow us to express our religion in that way. And I hope the governor, or whoever this is, reads this, because I am putting this Texas unfair in religion, because they are unfair to me on my religion. Heck, it was an old ancient Indian tradition that I used to do on my mama's side of the family. We would all sit by a fire, load up a giant peace pipe, and smoke it. That's what they used to do. They didn't used to use just tobacco in those pipes, people. They used marijuana in those pipes. That's why most of the elder Indian chieftains were so relaxed and calm and stuff whenever you seen them in like the movies and stuff. In real life, I've seen some real elders, some Apache elders, and some Cheyenne elders. The ones that stayed on the reserves and kept their life going like that. And they were smoking weed out the ass. Some were. I'm not sure if all were, but some were. And, it just helps. I don't have... For instance, one of the side effects for marijuana is short-term memory loss or something like that. When I smoke marijuana, I can remember a lot more of my life. Let's see, there's pume. That's whenever you get stuff in your throat and you can't get it up. I don't have that. When I smoke marijuana, it all comes out first thing in the morning, and I don't deal with it for the rest of the day. Let's see, because the reason why it builds up and why I have to do it every morning is because I smoke cigarettes as well. I'm not giving that up because without cigarettes, I would be stressing out so fucking badly. And I think I might have ripped off an arm or hung myself or something like that by now. But it also helps with my depression. Like I said, I don't get sad, I don't get angry when I'm on marijuana, I just want to be happy. But I can get annoyed. And I'm very annoyed at Texas right now, and every other state in the U.S. that it says that we are allowed to express our religion. Apparently we're not, especially since I'm in my own house. This is my house, my land, and I'm not able to do anything. Do I still have that freedom of religion? Please. I mean, jeez, that's all I do is I stay in my room, all the way back there, and I play on my Xbox, smoke marijuana. I don't even like going outside because I can't, because as soon as I do, I step outside, I get burned. I get burned like crazy. I can't go into public areas because as soon as I walk into a public area, I start freaking out. I don't like people around me too much. The max people I can have around me is 5 people. If it gets more than 5 people, I go shit crazy. And I don't like that. I try to be a good person. I try to be calm. They put me on so many medications that it's messed with my brain so badly now that I do not have any control over any of that anymore. I was trying so hard to stay off marijuana for them 4 days. I just couldn't do it. I was about to pass out and die from the lack of food. I was able to smoke some marijuana today, and I ate. I feel better. I don't feel like I'm going to pass out. I don't feel like I want to hang myself. I don't feel like, my back's hurting or anything like that. I feel like a normal person now. But when I was off of it, I was on the verge of death. My muscles were tightening, my joints were locking up, not eating, starving to death. I couldn't drink anything. If I tried to eat anything, and trust me, I tried. I tried to eat some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, threw it up. Didn't even hold it down a second. I mean, as soon as it entered my throat, the first thing my body did was that and stomach acid. Straight stomach acid, which hurt. It hurt so badly. I tried drinking some ginger ale this morning. I held a little bit of that down, but then about 5-6 minutes later, I was throwing up again. I keep forgetting that there's no lights down that way. No lights. They all blue. So that's what I'm doing my video in here. Walking around, doing a little bit of messing around in here, doing some kind of work. I don't know what she started doing. It looks like she took down all the pictures. I don't know. But I had to go to the police station, or the sheriff's office today, and he wasn't there again, so I gotta go up there next Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking that with me, and going to the probation officer and several other places. I'm going to bring this with me. And before I ever pull this out or actually pop it up there on the desk and point out that verse, I'm going to ask him straight up, since I'm on probation and all that, do I still have the freedom of religion? Because I think the U.S. was originally founded because of England's first one rule over the religion status. So the U.S., or some of the U.S., was founded for the freedom of religion because they wanted to escape England because of that reason. And, well, apparently the law, or whatever it is, whoever it was, decided that they didn't want people expressing their religion. And I don't think that's right. So basically, this is where I'm going to end it. And just, I guess, like it if you agree with me, and leave a comment down below. I'll try to read them, but I'm not sure if I will. But I'm going to try. I mean, if I have to use my aunt's computer, if she'll let me, I'll try then on that. But just, if you agree with me that the U.S. should still allow this, the freedom of our religion, and the legalization of marijuana, apparently, because that'd be the only way besides, pulling this out. The only way I could think of. But I think the people have a right to their freedom of their religions. So yeah. I don't care what religion you are, you have a right to it. And if that's what you believe in, I actually support every religion. Buddhism, Hinduism, whatever all there is, I support each one because they all had to have come from some place. Somehow, something must have happened for them people to get those thoughts in their mind. And actually, those things just didn't, people back then wasn't smart enough to think of a guy holding lightning from the sky, or, that being, like, in our religion, it says that the person who wrote down this Bible God actually put the thoughts and told him what to write down. And if that was the case, it was probably the same thing, or they actually showed themselves like the Egyptians. Their gods could have actually have been aliens. And let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, the Mayans. What happened to them? Where did they all go? Did we kill them off? Creepy. Yeah, whole civilization just, whew. Kind of wonder, could that happen to our civilization if we don't get our act together? Could our God, or gods, say this world ain't worth it anymore because they don't believe in us anymore? You see what I'm saying? If something like that was true, like, for say, let's see, Zeus. If Zeus was really pissed off at us because we did something to offend him or something like that to Satan or God or something like that, there's always consequences. I even believe in Karma herself. Karma is a god. She is the god of foreplay and deceit and resolution. Karma is just one of the major gods that I believe in, because there's always something. If you're going to do something good, something's good, it's probably going to happen to you, or you're going to, just live a normal life. But if you do something bad, it's always going to come and bite you in the ass. That's why I believe in karma. That's why she's one of my favorite goddesses. There's, like the fire gods, Mother Earth herself, I believe in. This planet's alive. It can do what it wants. It can take back a building in under a second. I mean, my storage building outside's freaking, half its freaking, look at it. Freaking bottom's all gone. The side of it, it's got all bangs in it and crap. I'm not sure if y'all be able to see that. I don't know what I was doing. But it takes me all freaking long. I mean, my grass outside, like I said, I can't go out there when it's that bright because they start burning. And, hold on, let me see if y'all can see out this thing. I really can't tell. Oh yeah, you can. Cool. But the grass is about knee high. And the last time I cut it was about, I think, 2 months ago. I mean, it grows back pretty fast. I cut down several bushes and a tree. And the tree's, sprouting already. And it's got like a pretty good little thing going already. Let's see, I tried to grow some potatoes, but that didn't really work because I did something wrong. I don't think I added any manure. And I did it again. Force a habit on turning off lights. Me. When I see a light on, I have a force a habit to go turn it off. Because I'm poor. $735 a month doesn't really pay all the electric and water and gas. Or no gas. I don't use gas. But the electric, the water, the internet, food, yeah. All that right there is practically nearly my whole check. Yeah, sucks. But you can't get me down because I'm high. I haven't felt sad this whole time been talking. I've been just feeling like normal, just talking to let people know what I feel. But I don't feel angry. I'm a little disappointed that the U.S. isn't really letting us express. Okay, I gotta admit, I am pissed at that. I can't hold it back. I am pissed off at that. But, I'm not physically or mentally angry right now. I'm like, calm, cool, and collected. I can think straight. Couldn't do that before I smoked this weed. I mean, I just felt like running my head through a wall or a tree, or I was like in a rage mode. I almost kind of felt like going outside and just tossing a rope around my neck. It happens, though. I wasn't ever going to do it, but, that feeling came upon me to where the thought popped into my head and I can see myself doing it. But I would never do it because I'm not going to do it because I still got something to live for. But, the thought comes around. I don't like that thought. I don't like any thinking like that. Makes me a little sad thinking about it like that. But, what I'm saying, people, if y'all kind of agree with me, just, this is not going to be you have to or anything like that. I'm just looking for a little support and seeing how other people in the U.S. feel about that. I'm just saying, if I'm not alone, if I'm alone, I'm going to be feeling so sad. But I don't think I'm alone in this situation. And, yeah. Peace. Hope to post another video.